From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago White Sox. Game 1 of the National
Seattle. Right fielder, number 16.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Happ will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
Byron Buxton.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Byron Buxton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Happ moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball that's hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Ian Happ. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Michael Franco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends. Now at the plate, Kyle Lewis. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Designated hitter, Kyle
takes
Lewis.
a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lewis is retired, and there's 1 away.
Left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Anthony goes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Smoke toward third. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Neil Walker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Neil Walker.
And that misses for ball 1. Softly hit here to the left side. But little trouble. Standing in, number 13. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Third baseman, number 13.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Oh, he hung that one. And man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up as goes. Gone to lead off the inning. And that will bring in Adam Frazier. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Swinging a looper to left. Goes over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Kevin Smith will be next. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit on the ground to short. Simmons is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Andrelton.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Moncada is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino.
The catcher, number 3.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Taylor Marner. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. At the plate, Matt Davidson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he has started the home third with the double. Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Gamble posts under it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now batting, Ian Happ.
Left fielder.
Smiley comes set. Here's the first pitch. To third. Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. Oh, but he beats it out. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
First baseman, number 8.
Riding in once again, Michael Franco. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Grounded to third. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the 4th. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Soft liner to the left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in for his second at bat, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, number 13. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. On the ground to third. Mutter is up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tapped up the first baseline. That winds up foul. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gamble is there. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Leury Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Buxton. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Kyle Lewis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kyle Lewis.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Boy, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Now at the plate, Anthony goes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now, because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
This is flared out towards second. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
He's running towards second. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Only play will be to first. So with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And he is in there. In now is Andrelton Simmons. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Boy, and why bother with a swing like that? It's 3-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Boy, man, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. So they do get their first hit, but their first run. Into the box now, Kevin Smith. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Catcher, Kevin.
Fouled off into the seats behind first. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1, show him something on the outside half. He swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
At the plate, Matt Davidson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. From the belt, the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The batter number 7.
Stepping in, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Down the third baseline. Scooped up, step on the bag for 1, throw across to first, won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice. Digging in once again, Ian Happ, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Third baseman
Taylor Motter steps into the box. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Moncada has it, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Driven nicely into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Byron Buxton now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Lays off 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here's the 1-1. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 55.
Digging in once again, Josh Bell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch is high, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Anderson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Ready for another shot now. Michael Franco. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again.
13.
Number 13. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Tapper up the line. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. One and one. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Right fielder, Adam
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zunino has a play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle
Seattle,
Lewis. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. On couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this is good. Oh, it's off the third base bag, and he'll reach first safely. Ready once again. Anthony goes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Anderson picks it up. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Neil Walker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch curveball, swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's him.
Meanwhile, here the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Anderson scoops it up. And the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Number 3, Mike.
Riding in once again, Mike Zunino. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Walker rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And try as he might. Ready for another chance. Leury Garcia.
And leading
He's
off
0
for the
for
White
2
Sox.
thus far in this one.
Center fielder.
And he takes a pitch
Garcia.
that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Kevin Smith will be next. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Stepping in, Matt Davidson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. On to first, and there are 2 down. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes this the other way to right. Gamble is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So striding in, Taylor Motter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball. 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is right there. 1 down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He doubled his last time through. Tommy Canley gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled straight back.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Center fielder number 25.
Byron Buxton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Stepping in, Josh Bell. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat, and he'll dive back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 scores would play the 8th. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gamble has a beat on it. One away. Striding in, Ian Happ. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. A little bouncer. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box now, Michael Franco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Kyle Lewis. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
David Robertson.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Garcia. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Anthony Goes. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
At the plate, Neil Walker. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason. And that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
With 1 error, they left 5 men on base.
Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series.
Leading off the
Between the
afternoon for the White
Chicago.
Sox. Shortstop, number 7.
Tim Anderson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed. And there is your first out of the contest.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Yohan Moncada comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Ball 3. Now here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Goes is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Ben Gamble.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. Happ has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's Byron Buxton now.
Center fielder, Byron.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand. That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Byron Buxton becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Josh Bell stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Now batting, Oswaldo Arcia. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Gloved by Walker. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
In now,
Left fielder,
Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Adam Frazier. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
He has been aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Kyle Lewis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Designated hitter, Kyle Lewis.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Anthony.
Into the windup and the pitch. Anthony goes. Checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for two. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple. Here's Neil Walker.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Walker waits on the 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third. 2-0, here it is. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. Now in the box, Andrelton Simmons will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Kevin Smith will be next. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 36.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Pitch on the way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Bell backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Into the box now, number 13. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Walker is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gamble is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in, Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Taylor Motter steps into the box.
Third baseman, Taylor Motter.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. And he got him. Ready for another chance. Ben Gamble 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ben Gamble.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning. And I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss. So he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today.
Shortstop, number 7.
Hard on the ground toward short. Simmons has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon. 62 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Maikel Franco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off there, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Buxton is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off.
Right fielder, Ben Gamble.
Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ben Gamble is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
To short, Anderson brings it in.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Adam Lind will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 73, Adam Lind.
Tap down the line. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. At the plate, Ian Happ. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken by Walker. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Right fielder.
And the pitch. Adam Frazier is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Walker has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Striding in, Kyle Lewis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a breaking ball is bounced out towards second.
Moncada fields it cleanly.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. In now, Anthony goes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one. Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Leury Garcia. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Kevin Smith will be next.
Kevin Smith.
And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell is over and he tucks it away for the second out. So striding in, number 13. He stands in for the first time in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. And Walker will put this one away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Line drive to center field. Garcia patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Stepping up now, Mike Zunino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. Into the box, Taylor Motter. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that misses, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready for another chance? Ben Gamel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In the dirt here.
I got the count 0-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, half. And that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Tim Anderson.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gamel moving in. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Yohan Moncada comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to let, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Michael Blanco.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. Here's Adam Lind. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Adam Lind.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there. Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but, man, he's really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity. Digging in for his second at-bat, Byron Buxton. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A quick out number 1. Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Lewis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
And he'll reach first safely. Only chance is a bare hand. Here's Neil Walker. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And the 2 guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Flipped out the other way toward short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Striding in once again, Leury Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zunino has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Kevin Smith will be next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And Hernandez will go to first. He's set, and the pitch. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there. 2 gone. At the plate, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this is going to be a foul ball. Soft liner towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop.
Lifted into center field. Garcia is going to get there. 1 out. Standing in, Mike Zunino. A base hit in his first trip. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. Stepping into the box, Taylor Motter. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is stepping in and ready for another shot. Tim Anderson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Mutter is right there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Next for the White Sox.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
For Walker now at second. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's a high pop-up. Bell is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another. Just about set for baseball here at Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll get us started in
Seattle. Center fielder Ben Gamble.
And a swing and a miss as Game 3 begins with a first pitch strike, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Happ is after it, and no one will track it down.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Batting third.
Josh Bell the next to hit. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ripped down the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tim Anderson.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Gamble sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. In time to first, and there are two away. Now batting, Maikel Franco. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Adam Lind. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. He's set. Here it comes. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. A runner on first with two away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A little roller toward the hole. The tag, and he is out. Now to the plate, Kyle Lewis. We'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
Lewis.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Gose, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Neil Walker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Walker.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
And this will be fouled away. And he'll step off and try again. No score here as we play inning number 2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Happ is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Ian Happ.
Here's a high pop-up. Simmons is there for it. 1 away. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First offering on its way. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Ghost is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Striding into the box, Leury Garcia. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Gamble over to his right, and that retires the side. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moncada backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here now is Mike Zunino.
The catcher, number 3.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Third baseman, Taylor Motter.
Taylor Motter is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That would look like it popped out. There's
a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes.
Kevin Smith will be next. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. At the plate, number 13. He'll take his first hacks here. From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Simmons, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runners on first with one down. Lays off 2-2 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball. I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Tim Anderson becomes out number 2 this inning. Yohan Moncada is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Miller sets. Here it is on 1-0. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Byron Buxton. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Number 25.
Hard hit ball to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Riding in once again, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So striding forward now, Kyle Lewis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped up. Moncada on the move. Barehanded on the move. A great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play. He's set and the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there. Bell rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. One and 2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Franco will make the catch to retire. Digging in, Maikel Franco. He singled his last time up.
The White Sox. First baseman.
Swing and a liner,
Number 8.
but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the designated hitter, Adam Lind. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Frazier.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Striding in, Leury Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Leury Garcia.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 3. Mike.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. He just have to be ready to swing.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Taylor Motter. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Grounded to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. In now, Kevin Smith. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Kevin Smith.
Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Ready for another shot now. Tim Anderson comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Byron Buxton now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Center fielder number 25.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter, number
Stepping
5.
in and ready for another shot, Kyle Lewis. A hit in 2 tries so far. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Striding in once again, Michael Franco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Now a flare out toward right center, and Walker will put this one away for route number 1. Ready for another chance.
Designated hitter, Adam
Into the
Lind.
windup and the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Digging in to try it again, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is low, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And that's through for a hit. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning. Digging in once again, Leury Garcia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. And there's his first base hit in this one. Kevin Smith will be next. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. The relay throw, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Number 13. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Miller sets. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do. Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And he's safe. Ready once again, Tim Anderson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he'll get in there safely at third, second, and third. Now with 2 gone. Tyler Clippard.
Yoan Moncada. Your attention,
Comes set. Here's the 0-0
now
pitch.
pitching for the Mariners, number 29, Tyler.
And the run is in to score from third. Stepping in, Michael Franco. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. In to score, the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Adam Lind. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is under it. And that's the third out. Now in the box, Anthony goes. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far.
Anthony goes.
Hard hit at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1-for-3. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. To 2-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Taylor Motter steps into the box. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Drilled to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He's 0-for-2 with a walk thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. This is skied into short left center. After it is goes. But he won't get there. It falls in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Calling for it, Gamble. 1 away. Ready now, Leury Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Happ is on his way home. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Smith. He's 2-for-3 thus far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball.
Looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. This one's down to third. dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 9-2 ball game. So striding in, number 13, Bud Norris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. On the ground to short. This could be two. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? One. Digging in, Ben Gamble. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Grounded back up the middle. Moncada has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now to the plate, Byron Buxton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up. Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tim Anderson. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Tim Anderson.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gamble going back on it to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Yohan Moncada. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Into the box now, Adam Lind. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Buxton. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Ian Happ. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Norris sets. 0-1 pitch on its way, and a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to second for the force out, and the side. Now at the plate, Kyle Lewis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Franco is there, 1 away. So striding forward now, Anthony goes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So digging in now, Neil Walker. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he went the distance in this one, gave the bullpen a day off, and allowed only 2 runs to come across the score. You'll take that every day of the week, so he has to feel real good about what he accomplished here.
Our final line score tonight, first for the
Just about set for baseball here at Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. It's game one of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago White Sox. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Here's Corey Seager. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, shortstop, Corey Seager.
And we are underway in game one as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number one. In now is Yasiel Puig.
The right fielder, number 6.
First offering on its way.
Yasiel.
Softly hit here to the left side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. They lead things off here in the bottom half for the first.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Swing and a liner. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Drops the tag. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the change. Up right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Hit hard to short. Seager gloves it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Baseman, Justin
First pitch of the inning
Turner.
is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Frazier on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting six.
Stepping up to the plate,
Designated
Chris
hitter,
Taylor, as
Chris
he'll get his first
Taylor.
opportunity in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it. That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting seven. Second baseman, Willie
Into the windup and the pitch. Willie Calhoun is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
1-2, here it comes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. At the plate, Michael Franco. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
First baseman, Michael Franco.
And he'll step off and try again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
At the plate, Matt Davidson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Belanger is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Calhoun takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Down the third baseline. Turner's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Left fielder.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands. Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped at the plate. But that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. Number 13 has got it, and the side is retired. Kevin Smith will be next. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Kevin Smith.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So striding in, number 13. He stands in for the first time in this one. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Half has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and striding in once again, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, number 10.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Into the box, Ian Happ. From the stretch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. Now batting, Maikel Franco. He singled his last time up. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Puig coming on, and that's the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Up next for Chicago.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Davidson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first. Now in the box, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Frazier is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called. Ready on 1 and 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Standing in, Willie Calhoun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Rajay Davis now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1 and 2. The 1 and 2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Right fielder, Adam.
Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
The center fielder, number
Digging in, Leori Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Runners on the move for second. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Kershaw's only play at first, so it's a successful sacrifice. Kevin Smith will be next. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, number 13. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 9.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Half moves over. 1 down. Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Yasiel Puig is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Striding in once again, Yohan Moncada. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Ball 2 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Left fielder, Ian.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
First baseman, Mike Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maikel Franco is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one gets away. He'll come to the plate with it. Throw won't get him. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from 3rd. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now, you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
Seager will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another.
Designated hitter, Matt Davidson.
And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Rounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Weed coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Steve Geltz takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And the run is in to score from 3rd. Digging in to try it again. Leury Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to balance. Spread out, get ready to swing it.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the... Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Cody Bellinger.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Now a Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready once again, Kevin Smith.
And
He's
leading
0
off
for
the
2
White Sox.
thus far in this one.
Catcher, Kevin Smith.
He's set, and the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Davis is there. 1 out. Ready for another chance? Number 13. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Anderson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. A pause and the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ground ball left side.
Taylor.
And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So striding in, Willie Calhoun. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Happ moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Rajay Davis now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Yoan Moncada.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Left fielder.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis is there. One away. Stepping in, Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Digging in, Matt Davidson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Into the box now, Leury Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Now to the plate, Corey Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Anderson is there. One away. And now is Yasiel Puig. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Cody Bellinger.
Line towards center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's fate attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox.